Hello friends, so welcome to this demo. In this lecture we'll discuss how we can create a system managed and a user managed identity. So in the previous lecture we have already discussed that for managed identity, once we create that, Azure automatically creates an identity for that instance in the Azure AD, and the life cycle of this system managed identity needs to be is basically tied to that service instance only, and then it automatically gets deleted once the instance is deleted. And in case of user identity, we need to manually do that. So let's say if you want to create a managed identity for a virtual machine, in that case any application which then installed onto this virtual machine can get their credentials from the instance itself. There is no need to hard code those credentials into the code. So let's say if we need to provide a managed identity for this VM which we've already created, so there are two ways. One we can go to is click on that VM, and then on the left hand side you'll get a identity tab. Click on that identity tab, you'll get a radio button that whether you want to on the system identity or not. So here you get both the options, system assigned and a user assigned. So if you'll click on and save, then you can see that message saying SAVM2 will be registered with Azure Active Directory. Once it is created, SAVM2 can be granted permission to access resources protected by the Azure AD. So we'll click on yes. Within few seconds this will be updated. And another way for that is, once you create the VM, at that point of also you get the option to uh, assign the system identity to that particular VM. So let's say if I'll click on add VM, and we'll provide the name and the resource group, everything, but will not create this VM. Let's say we'll name SAVM3, and then we need to reason I'll not be choosing anything Windows 2016 data center, and then choose the same name as VM3, because in any case we are not going to create this VM. I am just going to show you the option as how you can assign the system managed identity when you are creating the VM. So now let's click on add disk, and then networking, and then you have management. So see here in the management we have the option identity system assigned managed identity. So if you'll click on this, then you can assign that particular virtual machine as a managed identity during the creation process itself. So we are not going to create this virtual machine. I was trying to show you this option only, that how we can do that. And the another option is that a user managed identity we have, and in that case you can go to the click on to the manage identities, MANA, manage identities, and then here you can create one identity or add one identity. So you can enter, I am saying SA VM2 identity we can mention, and then free trial resource group would be SARG, and then create that. Now once this user, or you can say user assigned or user managed identity is created, so we'll give few seconds, then we can assign it to the particular VM. So in this case the life cycle of user assigned identity is managed separately from the life cycle of Azure service, which basically that Azure service instance used to manage it. So it should be created within a few seconds. So yeah, it has been created. Now what we can do is, now let's again go to that particular VM which we have created, go to the identity tab, and then if you'll click on user identity, here if you'll select, then you can provide access to this particular identity which you have created. And now you can provide this virtual machine access to the other resources like Azure Key Vault or storage account and all those things. So this is how we can provide system assigned and a user assigned identity to a VM. So this is it, friends, in this lecture. Thank you for watching this lecture. Meet you in the next lecture. Thank you.